Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my YouTube channel. We're finally here. We're finally doing it. I know that I've been teasing about it for a while, but it's happening now, and I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So today, I wanted to kind of start from the beginning. I'm gonna give you my own little fitness journey. So let's go. Let's go back to the very beginning. Your girl was not an active child. I was the chubby kid who was bullied for her weight. I was called Fat Tima on some days. I have had videos made about me with girls who put pillows under their clothes to make fun of me. PE was my least favorite class. I would always cheat during the mile test and cut the corners. I hated it. Because of this, and because of the fact that I had no real understanding of exercise or eating well, I developed eating disorders. And when my eating disorders were especially bad, I was able to get help from a family friend and a nutritionist, and I started learning a little bit more about how to eat and exercise. I think I would do the elliptical when I was in high school. It helped temporarily. I didn't love exercising, and I didn't love thinking about food as much as I was. And so once I got to my goal weight, it's always about the weight, I just stopped and I was like, okay, well, I'm where I'm at, where I want to be, so why keep implementing these habits? I then became sedentary for, let's see, 6 years. I never exercised. I hardly drank water. So during that 6 years of sedentary lifestyle, I gained more weight, and then I was motivated again to get active again, because I always felt like exercise was only for when you wanted to lose weight. And so I started Insanity, and I was able to lose weight, and then, like all the previous attempts before that, I stopped once I got to my goal weight, because that's all it was about for me. I didn't realize the benefits that I was missing out on when I went back to being very sedentary. With being sedentary came a lot of sadness. It took me around 2 years to get pregnant with my first daughter, and with each pregnancy that I had, I gained a lot of weight. My doctor was not very pleased with me. I gained close to 80 pounds. My body just loves to be nice and curvy when I'm pregnant, and there's nothing wrong with that. I felt beautiful, and after giving birth to them, being the heaviest that I've ever been, I still felt really beautiful, and I felt so proud of my body. That was the first time, I think, that I wasn't weight focused. I loved my body and what it gave me. About 8 months after my second daughter was born, like I said, I loved my body. I had no issue with it, and I didn't really care to change it, but I was so sick mentally. I was so anxious. I was so scared. I didn't drive a car for 7 years because I was so scared. Couldn't even go get groceries on my own. I could hardly get out of bed. I was very, very sick, and I didn't really want to live. I was diagnosed with anxiety a couple times, but again, after my second daughter was born, and I was told that I should implement exercise into my daily life to help with that. And that is when I started the Sweat app by Kayla. It's I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry, Kayla. But it was Sweat with Kayla at the time. And I remember that first workout. So the first workout I did was I put on my laptop and it was an ab workout, and me and Steven died. It killed us to do this workout. I was on the floor, out of breath, thought I was gonna throw up. Well, almost instantly after implementing these Sweat with Kayla workouts, or BBG, into my life, I literally felt like knots in my head were being untangled. I noticed those mental benefits so quickly, and that was the biggest motivator I needed to keep going. I kept doing those workouts for a year and a half. When I started, I did those workouts at night when my kids were sleeping because they were still really young, and I didn't have time during the day to do them. As they got a little older, I was able to put on a show for them, and I did it behind the couch every day. With the Sweat program, you do cardio every other day, and so I would walk with them. On days I couldn't walk, if it was raining or something outside, I would literally jump and dance around my apartment building, and that was my cardio. Slowly over time, my cardio is what changed a lot. I remember very vividly the first day that I tried to run. We were in the mountains of Ome, walking around, and it was gorgeous out, overcast. We were like near a bamboo forest, and I was like, I feel like running. It was the weirdest thing. I've never been a runner, never loved running, even as a kid. I always thought, I can't be a runner. I'm just not a runner. And I thought, I feel like running. So I started to do this little small jog next to the stroller that my husband was pushing, and it didn't hurt for the first time in my life. It didn't hurt to run, and it was like this explosion in my mind went off. It was so liberating. And so I kept going, and I didn't go very far or very fast, but I started implementing that in my life every other day, and wow, it was life-changing. Okay, so we moved to New Jersey, and I was still running every other day, but New Jersey has winters. New Jersey winters are no joke. Our first winter here, we had, I think, 5 nor'easters in a row, and we were buried in snow. And your girl is not gonna run in a bunch of snow. So I was forced to figure out the treadmill. Being kind of forced into this little gym atmosphere made me want to try weightlifting, and I fell in love with it. I taught myself everything that I know on YouTube and Instagram. I found so many wonderful resources and wonderful women who just are so empowering and inspiring, and that's when the huge physical transformation came into play. It was always about the mental health stuff for me. It still is. But I have seen the biggest physical transformation by incorporating weight training and smaller amounts of cardio. And I love it so much that I've stuck to it for so long, 3 years now. And so the gym is my hero. It is where I find myself. It's where I feel the most confident. There is literally nowhere else other than my own home where I feel so comfortable and so confident in who I am. I went from one extreme, being incredibly inactive and sick, to being so healthy and feeling so alive and feeling so strong and just happy. And I know that so many women can benefit from that, and that is why I'm getting certified, and that's why I'm going to become a personal trainer, because I know that I can help others find that joy in moving and that empowerment and that confidence and belief in who they are, because it's already inside of us. It was in me all along. It was in me when I was sick and broken and sad, and it was in me when I was in high school and being bullied and feeling so uncomfortable in my own skin and not loving any ounce of who I was. I was already good enough. I was already whole and worthy, and I just want to be able to teach women to find that within themselves, and then to see the transformation that can happen because of that victory and that self-love. That is my story. I hope that it resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because that's a new thing we do now. I'm so excited about this channel. I have so much coming for you, so much lifestyle stuff, and just me. Just a whole lot of me. So yes, thank you. Love you guys. Happy Sunday. You're not going to see this on Sunday. Have a good week. Know that you are loved, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye guys.